Welcome back to the Lujan Motorsports YouTube channel. We are back in Orlando for day 5 of Sick Week at Orlando Sick World. Here are the highlights of today.
All right, attention to the bits, attention to the bits. A and B radial class is closed. A and B radial class is closed. Do not enter the staging lanes. A and B radial class is closed. Do not enter the staging lanes, please. Gil Korea coming up next, left-hand side. That'll be B3 Racing. That is Robert Hess Jr. He's number 3 in class, 782 and 173 for Hess's ride. That is.
What would Sick Week be without a birthday? Happy birthday to Courtney. I'm going to enjoy this piece of cake right after I get done talking to her dad about his Coyote Swap Mustang. Gilbert, tell us a little bit about what inspired you to do this.
I would say it was the original push rod with the typical Fox body surge issues. I got tired of it and I said, you know what? I'm backing out to go to a cruise night or whatever. It died on me and I pulled it back into the yard and said, you know what? Coyote it is. And I set out looking out for your Coyote and found one up in Lakeland, Florida, out of a 2017 GT that was wrecked with the 6R80, and brought it to Willie Lujan, my builder, and told him let's get this done. And this was back in 2018. It took him, I told him to take his time, and take care of the real customers first. And this was actually, I think, his very first Coyote swap build, and he did an amazing job.
Now, how fast have you been? What's the personal best so far?
It's still a stock 6R80 stock converter, so I'm basically leaving on idle, and it's gone 927 at 151. So it's pretty happy with it.
And what kind of fuel mileage did we get this week while on the Sick Week tour?
I'm getting about 200 miles per tank on E85. I do a lot better than that on 93, obviously, but it did pretty good on fuel, really good.
Now, is this its first drag and drive? How many drag and drives has this car been on?
Drag and drive number 2, which is Sick Week number 2. Okay. So yeah, once we did last year's, I said we gotta be lined up, ready to hit the little button on the computer when sign up comes along, and we were one of the lucky ones to get in.
All right, so who is actually out here being your co-pilot?
My daughter Courtney, she's been with me forever, and she's my co-pilot, and she's my everything. So.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So she turned 22 today. I'm getting ready to eat this wonderful piece of cake. When's Courtney going to get to wheel it?
Yeah, hopefully soon. Right now she's starting off with her EcoBoost Mustang she has at home, and well, actually, it's here over there in quarantine or whatever, and we'll get her behind the ride real soon.
So Sick Week 2024, we'll have 2 cars on tour?
It may, if we can get them both in, we'll definitely have them in here.
Folks, one more aspect about the Sick Week and Drag and Drive competitions with Tom Bailey and other promoters across the country. Family, making memories 1 mile at a time. Back to you guys in the tower.
A single pass going down the right-hand side as I was looking at the burnout, wondering if both these cars were going to come to the line. This is Wilfredo Blanco going 1049 and 134. For Blanco running the Dial Your Own class in the 2016 Ford Mustang GT. 896 at just 115 left-hand side, 1060 at 133. And we'll bring up our next one. How about Willie Lujan coming up out of Lujan Motorsports? Currently leading the class by 1/1000th of a second coming into today. So Willie wants something better than an 855 so he can repeat. Battling Jordan Baudreau. Willie throws the chute early, 854 at 153. Louis was, oh baby. Lujan was on a pass and dropped the laundry early. I have to wonder if he was afraid of going too fast. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. That'll bring another one out of Lujan Motorsports to the starting line left-hand side. This is Wilfredo Blanco, 2016 model GT. And we'll line up against the 72 Monte Carlo. Both of them across the finish line of the Monte Carlo, slowing to a 1288 at just 95 miles an hour. 1056 at 127 for Blanco. Here. So Supercharger versus Turbocharger. Mustang on Mustang crime in the water box to determine who gets the win. Couple of Mustangs on the starting line, but that's where the similarities end. William Lujan out of Lujan Motorsports brought the entire family with him. The tailpipe-equipped Fox Supercharged Mustang, your defending class winner on the left-hand side. The right-hand side is Jordan Baudreau. Out of Louisiana, the turbocharged car. He came in 1/1000th of a second behind William Lujan. Anything north of 8.50 is what these gentlemen want. Oh, and Willie gets through the beams, and we roll a double red light. Hopefully Jordan stops. And it looks like he does. Get him back. We need to do this correctly. Come on, Jordan, come on back. That's what we want to see. Let's try this again. I love it. The sportsmanship alive and well in the Drag and Drive community. Let's try this again. You don't think either one of these two guys are nervous? Like I said, everything on the starting line. Granted, there's a $20 bet, but that is the least that these two are thinking about right now. Possible repeat. We have one two-time champion in SIG Week. That is Richard Guido. William Lujan would love to join him, but Jordan's standing in his way on the right-hand side. Again, 8.500 is the perfect number. Anything faster than that, you can't turn it in. Now we're staged. And Lujan out in front of Jordan and to the finish line. William Lujan, 854 with a 9 and a 907 at 161. Now, the only problem is that Lujan already has an 854, and so does Jordan, so it's going to go down to the little digits. So...
Lujan for the win! Showing one, showing twice down.
our number one spot in Dial Your Own moved 46 thousandths of a second from beginning to end, and that's pretty close. Wilfredo Blanco, 2016 model Mustang from the Lujan camp. I know it's the Lujan camp because they make more noise than anybody else does for that size. They've also been drinking longer than most people here today. Wait, oh, we're going to give away a Sick Week hoodie? Oh, I'm sure people are going to be interested in that. Sick Ward 582, Sick Ward 5.
You know, Larry got up.
Crowd dive.
Don't trip.
Calm down, old man. Grab the handrail.
Which means your number one car for the second straight year from the Lujan Motorsports camp, Willie Lujan with the Mustang. One, three, four for the Iski banner. Yes?
It was a very sick week for Team Lujan. Alex got a personal best running the 235 tire. Bowtie finished his first drag and drive event, and Gil and Lujan finished their second drag and drive event. Lujan took home first place and his second helmet for Street Race 275. Bowtie, despite having some transmission issues on day 0, also took home first place and a helmet for Dial Your Own. We want to say thank you to Tom Bailey, Derek Putnam, and all of the Sick Week staff for hosting yet another wonderful event. Shout out to UPR Products, Vortex Superchargers, Flowtech Induction, and Bear Brakes. Thank you guys for following us throughout the week. We will definitely be back next year for Sick Week 2024, and we will see you all soon.